We are in theory live.
Hello, Internet.
Why do I always think you're just gonna follow up with, and welcome to gaming?
That's the point.
I know, but still. Also, I did not realize that in Discord integration, the application has its Japanese name.
For Sakura?
Yeah, Sakura has its Japanese name. Let me just let me just put this in responding voice.
Would your computer happen to be in Japanese
no, it's
locale?
in English locale. I don't. Hold on, is it? It should be. I can't think of it not being in English locale. I don't think any other applications I've opened recently, or any other integrations with various aspects of my computer have done this. Huh. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if my computer is in a Japanese locale, but as far as I can tell, it's in an English one. How do I check this again? Not that it matters, of course. Fascinating. I'll have to check this on some other day, but anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not opening the game up yet because I was like, I need a snack, and I grabbed a bread roll, and I'm waiting until I'm done eating that to actually open up the live scene. Truly the best maneuver. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I am now at the part of the story where I have to do things in the water area, and that'll be fun. Just excuse me for a moment while I eat a pre-stream snack.
You will not be excused.
Fair. Huh. Interesting. Windows is informing me that it is apparently Carl Jung's birthday today. Do you know who that
Who the
is?
fuck is Carl Jung?
Alright, he's a huge name in various, like... How do I describe it? So... Primarily a psychiatrist, but, he's the guy behind the idea of the collective unconscious. What else was there? He shows up a lot in philosophy as well. He's the guy behind the idea of the archetypes. Yeah, this is the guy... You should be very familiar with him, because he's the guy who coined the terms the persona, the shadow, the animus, the self, and the hero. At least in a psychological and storytelling aspect.
Oh.
Yeah. You can literally thank this guy for persona.
So that's Carl Jr.?
Jung.
Why the fuck did
J-U-N-G, to be fair, but like...
I'm tired.
Okay, so I just hear you talk about Carl Jr., and I'm assuming, like, I see in my head, like, the Hardee's Carl Jr. fast food franchise, right?
That might be where I got Junior from. I was up a lot later than usual last night.
You see the or you know the like Starface mascot they have?
Yeah.
I just imagine him being someone's persona now.
Yeah, I was awake a lot longer than usual.
It do be like
To be
that.
fair, you were too.
Indeed, I slept 4 hours last night.
I slept 10.
Must be nice. I wanted to sleep a decent amount of time, but for some reason, as soon as I wake up, for any reason, I can no longer go back to sleep. So instead I just suffer. Well, with that out of the way, let me make sure this will capture properly, because I have reason to believe it might not. There we go. Looks fine now. Make sure my controller's in the right mode. Oh god. Do all the various all the various farming tasks set out for me. Oh, this is aging right now, it's not ready. Alright, that's probably fine, right? Alright, who do I send off to go gather resources? The big guy, the foreigner, the child, or the child? Alright. Where are we sending him? He gets to go to the beach.
I'm heading out.
I hate that. I immediately recognized Kinta's voice. I was like, this is Bryce, isn't it? Alright. I guess I should probably work on these, shouldn't I? Question is, which one do I go to? Why is this one just question mark, question mark? Oh god. It'll be fine. I don't really know where to go. Exploration objectives again. Defeat enemies with crashing and find a spirit. Remind me, how long has it been since you've played this game?
Several years now.
Checks out. I need to find that treasure. Which is not exactly what I just picked I still don't understand how corners in this game work.
Understand.
I miscalculated. I understand, but I am dying. I'm just waiting for my regen to kick in, though apparently I don't have any, despite the fact that I'm not currently starving. Give me treasure. What? That was not, in fact, the treasure I was looking for. Wow, I never would have guessed that I should raise my exploration level. Thanks, game. I appreciate you telling me that 10 hours into my playthrough. Where's this treasure that I'm supposed to be looking for?
Well, raise your exploration level and you'll find it.
I guess I legally cannot argue with that. But that said, I get the feeling now may not be the time. I may or may not have been dying rapidly. I'm gonna go, harvest resources. And by that I mean this may have been a mistake. Oh, what,
There are no mistakes.
Oh, I can only get tea in spring, right? Oh well. I'll check the place anyway. I've apparently just recently harvested those, so that is a bit of an oof. In the meantime, I don't really know what else to do. Off we go to leave.
Here we go. Off the rails.
I can't think of anything to do with rice that would be rhymed with that.
I'll let some water out of the field.
What am I supposed to be doing with the watering at this stage? Does not have information for me. Better question, what stage is this?
The offshoots have stopped growing, so perhaps I should add in some water.
Alright. I don't like the idea of the water being low, like the water temperature being low, but also apparently it needs water, so we're just gonna deal with it, I guess.
Oh, does that feel good?
We have Pet the Cat, truly the game of all time.
I make something? Eat something?
I don't particularly need it to be morning for a lot
I'm
of what
back.
I'm doing.
Not that I know of.
Time for the rub.
Oh boy. Oof. I love cultural exchange. Especially when it comes with the added benefit of intentionally or accidentally insulting someone. How about you?
Again, there are no accidents.
Well, at this rate, I don't really know what to do with a lot of my
Melting. I'm melting.
time, other than just wait for the next harvest and slowly chip away at exploration objectives I cannot fathom.
Just keep exploring.
Yeah. In the meantime, I've spread fertilizer. The soil's nutrients are now mildly acceptable. Time to get another batch started. What the fuck? Frame I turn around. Frame I turn around. It's like, oh, the ears are right. No. Why is the kernel fertilizer falling so far behind? Add additional components, whatever rotten food I have. Yeah. Any of these have pesticidal properties? Tea has that property. I can throw in some salt and make it toxic. Always fun. Well, has anti-toxic properties. Better question, do I want to use the salt on something else? Spring water has anti-toxic properties, this is fine. That looks good. Anyway, time to
The ears
harvest,
have
I guess.
ripened. Shall I harvest them?
Good old farming simulator. How much did you interact with farming? Did you actually do most of it, or did you just automate it?
I automated it.
Ah, coward dog. Yeah. I am now better at harvesting.
Is this okay?
There's the harvest.
It's mine! All mine! Next,
And now to manually transfer it over to dry. Do I have enough frames? I don't have enough frames. What do I do about that? Or wait, can I apply 2 to it? Okay, I can apply 2 to a thing, that's fine. Camera, what are you doing?
this is good enough.
I love good enough. It is my favorite qualifier.
What?
Never.
Huh? Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time to go. He wouldn't be working in his workshop at this time, would he, actually? He would, in fact, not be.
Okay.
Well, I guess I am forced to do dinner time first. Also, would
I'll let
it
some water out of the field.
matter if I have water in this while it's drying?
While it's drying, no.
Either way, just in case I get pregnant somehow, it's probably fine. Naturally, we must catch spiders first.
Eat something?
Give my gratitude for this meal.
Did we ever find out what nationality Myrto is supposed to be representative of?
I believe it was like Norwegian?
Something from the Netherlands, I think.
Yeah, Netherlands. That's what it was.
Yeah, that would be it. Ventania. Like, speaking of the Kaiser. Ouch.
Thanks for that.
You know, I do actually like getting to watch the characters interact, like, around the table.
Understandable.
Like, the dinner campfire. Not camp, what is wrong? Words don't work in my head.
An overcast sky is depressing.
I'm gonna hold off on spreading fertilizer until the start of the next season, I think. Like, once it's till time. Alright, we sent one child off to go do my, gathering. We shall send
I'm
another
leaving
child
now.
off. That's how this works, right? Alright, so there's still the crashing. I need to flip a hiding turtle over. I'll do that. That sounds funny. I can now go to the gathering area stream.
I have to disappear now.
Fair.
I will be back later.
Alright. Later. And thus there was one. Oh god, that was a big turtle. There's a good that one was not.
Over here. Eat this.
That's not something that's destroyed by the treasure. No, the treasure's probably over this way. That is frustrating, to say the least. I don't want to talk about that. Why am I being brave? My brain is exactly choosing death. Alright, now for the question. Do I have a way back up, or is this just gonna I have a way back up, actually. Oh. Why didn't that work? Much better. Health flakes. Why do I get the feeling that I should be concerned about their composition? At least mildly so.
Look again.
Let me up. Am I actively exploring terribly ineffective ways? Of course. Nightfall. What do I need to know about Nightfall? There's some treasures that only nocturnal demons drop. Checks out. It's gonna include vitality counter. A lot of treasure. Why can't I see anything? Camera, please work here. Oh, jeez. Why is this camera intent on making this descent as dangerous as possible? Ignore me. That's a new spirit though. Nice. Again. I don't think I want to be here anymore. I think I'm good on that front. Well, I guess we keep trying to crash here. Good old exploration objectives. Definitely don't make me want to tear on them. I'm assuming that the treasure I'm missing must have something to do with this. Oh yeah, forget. Good old keep hearing that coming out. This do indeed beat the Silver Bracket. Got him. Oh. Good old. Will I ever be able to use these bubbles correctly? Because the answer seems to be no. And given that it's nighttime, I don't want to be here. Nice. Wait, am I not in time to... Oops. I was in fact not in time. I have mildly miscalculated. I'm gonna wait for a day. Get the thing forged, or the thing created.
I make something? Eat something?
That's really good. I do.
Any more conversations? Nope.
What lovely weather.
Right, I need to perhaps speak to Kinta first. Might help.
What? Good grief. Idiot.
Commendable work.
Oof. Let us now thresh. Once again. Now, how does one thresh with the hand
We shall
thresher?
use the hand thresher.
Alright, this is actually pretty significantly faster. Not having to use down is pretty nice, I will say. Even if otherwise it's still the same motion. Is it also clearing 4 at a time instead of 3? That's nice.
This is rather enjoyable.
Is it now? This do be some rice production.
Keep it going.
Oh, I almost got a good rhythm. Hey, progress.
This is good enough.
Nice.
Kinta rather outdid himself with this clever device. Manual labor at its worst. My arms are numb. Isn't it done yet?
I can, in fact, use the left stick as opposed to the D-pad.
Can I stop now?
No. This do indeed be rice holy. Hey, we're almost done.
Is this okay?
We've done it.
It gleams so brilliantly. Now this is white rice.
Let us get some stat boosts.
This is pretty good.
Hey! Those are indeed some decent stat gains. I will take them. Alright. This is hard. That's probably fine. It do be dinner time at least.
I make something?
Let us make a decent amount of malt. And some mochi. Use like this much more seems fine. Get some more processed ingredients. This looks good, right? That looks fine. Maybe some of this. Yeah, that's fine. I did not change
Give
it.
my gratitude for this meal.
That's fine.
Very good.
It's starting to sprinkle.
What do you have to say, Talamar? Nothing of note. Elemental materials, you say?
Want me to make something?
Ooh, plus 75. I would not be opposed to getting a stronger two-handed weapon.
Leave it to me.
Magic and vitality boosts as well. Not super interested in magic right now, since I don't know if I have skills that are associated with that. In the meantime, some new skills have popped up. I'm gonna say Wild Top and I probably still want Spinning Strike because I want something to cast in the air, so instead of Frontal Smash, we'll take this one. This is pretty funny. And try out this one as well. And these are the only four still. Now to send the last child. And I'm gonna do some gathering so I can do some exploration in the winter instead. Let's do the simulation farming. Not bad. Not bad.
I make something?
Anything to process. Make some soy sauce. Pickle some more things.
Eat something?
That looks good.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Well, with dinner having properly been eaten, I believe it's time to see if I can hold my own against some night monsters. It's that one I need to go to. It appears as though I cannot, in fact, so we will retreat for now. I never got that place's exploration level up. I don't think I have the skill required for this still. I could try that boss fight at night now that it's nighttime. Let's give it a shot. I'm not entirely sold on this concept right now. Smart about which, that's not something I can do. Yeah, I'd still want a bit more stats before that. So I guess I can try and get these exploration objectives done still. Which, what were they again? Clearing the innermost area. Got him. Pretty good smash. Try spinning, that's a good trick. Yeah, that didn't work.
Stretch myself too thin.
Perhaps nighttime is still not my ideal time to go out.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello. I have completed another harvest, and I'm still not quite equipped to fight at night, it seems. And now it is winter. What do you have to say about the situation? Nothing of note. Well, back I go to try and complete some exploration objectives. Alright, there is supposedly a treasure somewhere. Let me up! There we go. Aha! Multiple treasures. How many more of these do I have to do? Oh, I've just done all of them. Nice. Alright, what else now? I can try to flip hiding turtles. Crimson Current, so is this gonna be another boss fight? Before then, I seem to have a water-based collection point now. Defensive dishes. Ooh boy. Poison resistance, water resistance, fire resistance. Fascinating. I have obtained ice. And it is now nighttime, so I do not feel comfortable doing more exploration. My stats do not seem to be quite well enough yet. So instead I will just squander another year. As we do best.
Just like me in high school.
Understandable.
I make something?
And middle school, and elementary school,
I felt
and
that.
outside of school.
Eat something?
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Rest until morning.
Tiny snowflake.
My ice has spoiled.
I think the word is melted.
Almost certainly, but the game said spoiled, so I'll say it too. Man, I hate it when my ice spoils. Alright, so I need to deal with the turtles and clear the innermost area. It's not the innermost area.
Over here.
If I want the treasure magnet effect, I must defeat the clan. Much better.
But must be defeat Brown.
Steam clan?
Steve Clay. I mean, that's basically what happened to mine.
Understandable. Ow. How do I flip the turtle? I have no idea what that I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Ow. How does the thing still explode in water? I shall
Explosions work underwater.
This is true. But you'd think the fuse would be, like, taken out or something. Ow. Get up! The water makes me minus. How do you feel about that statement? Has the water ever made me minus? I've already done it. I'm trying to think of fighting game contexts where that works, but for some reason I kind of want to say, like, dizzy. Is the bubble?
Yeah.
Not to mention the sounds. I hate these bubbles, by the way. They skeleton gets back. Stay in the water, use the minus. I can't see anything going on. More resource gathering. And one more random fish preventing me from achieving my objectives. Now, what else was there? The turtle. Right. Carp.
Heart.
I miscalculated.
Over here!
I'm going to this place doesn't count. It doesn't exist. I just run straight past everything. Because I'm not good at that. I don't have turtles to fight. I don't understand how to flip the turtle. I require aid.
Use the Raymond Hart roundup.
Roundup?
Yeah.
I have that one equipped. Which one is that? Okay. I've seen that. So it has to be staggered first. But I have to also do it while it's in its shell.
Yes.
How do I get it staggered while it's in its shell?
Well, it doesn't even have to be staggered, just once it's hiding.
Oh. I'm assuming it has the unique interaction.
Yeah.
And that was on back. Yeah, that is unique interaction. Ow. Ow! The water makes me minus.
TJ, don't die.
Great!
Over here!
Go find another turtle somewhere. I require a replacement turtle. Or swimming can just not work. That's fair too, I guess.
Are you sure it's swimming not working and not you?
It is probably me. I think what it is, the hitbox on these water droplets is so weird, because it never matches the model. So I thought I still had time to it was not in fact the case. It is still so funny just flipping and now it's nighttime. With that said, I am going to be greedy and see if I can encounter another turtle. Actually, there's a bunch of clams in the dark here. This might not be my brightest figure. Yeah, I'm doing 1 damage a hit? Probably not. I keep forgetting to assign people to scavenge in the winter.
I make something? I make something? Eat something?
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Well, off we go once more. I selected get back to work and not wait until morning. Mildly problematic. I guess I
To
can
till
start
carefully
tilling
and
before
soften
spring.
the soil. Rocks are in the way. I shall just have to move them.
I have once again forgotten to drain the field before tilling, so I can't actually tell how effective my tilling will be. And more stones, there's one here. A couple in this corner. And boom. Now to get started with tilling again. I hate that Sokka literally cannot walk in straight lines.
Give her a break, she's drunk.
Wait, what?
Just give her a break, she's drunk.
I believe it. It's particularly awful with the planting. I hate planting, because she just moves at a 20-degree angle all the time. It's like, why? But that said, I will, my stat boost will be a product of my own work. I can barely tell how well tilled the land is through the water. I have miscounted. That's not to count the part that's in the shadow. A bit more. That looks good.
This is good enough. Mm-hmm. This looks good.
I forgot to use the fertilizer! That's frustrating.
Good job.
Well, I guess we'll hold on to this set until planting time actually happens. Sorting, you say?
Time to muddy the waters.
Is that all right?
put in enough money at Talamon. What does holding the stick do?
Boink, boink.
Alright. Oops. Mix.
Round and round. Round and round. Round and round. Round
This
and
really is
round.
Farming Simulator 2020, isn't it?
Indeed.
Boink, boink.
Alright, the amber's not floating yet, so, keep adding more.
Round and round.
Or, it has started floating now.
Round and round. It's done. Suck a bit.
Alright. Sakuna, you've been dealing with this for 3 years at this point. How have you not questioned this? So, okay, harvest size up versus harvest size down. Is there a trade-off here other than that, or is it just for the harvest itself?
Just for the harvest itself.
Does the harvest amount dictate your stat gain?
Yes? Question mark?
So what I'm hearing... I think that's good. Maybe. We'll find out, won't we? And while I'm at it, I guess I'll go flip that turtle one more time.
Okay, so thickly allows you to get more, thinly allows you to get a higher quality.
Checks out. And since quantity and quality are both factored into stat gain, it just comes down to...
Basically how many resources you want to use. I think thickly gives you more stat gain overall, but thinly takes fewer resources.
Checks out. I hate these water bubbles when they are physically in combat so much. And I said roundup was back for me.
Over here.
And you've got it.
I flipped another turtle. And now all that it asks of me is defeating enemies at night, which I'm not comfortable with quite yet.
Coward.
Indeed. In the immortal words of Roland Ruina. That doesn't really work, but we're gonna say it anyway.
Library of Roland.
Library of Roland. In the immortal words of him, let us be cowards bravely together, or whatever he said. Any
I make
ingredients
something?
Process. I could make some soup stock. That's probably fine.
Eat something?
Thanks
give
for
my
the grill.
gratitude for this meal.
Well,
Rest until morning. And it is now spring.
what lovely weather.
Alright, have the seedlings grown enough? This is not particularly helpful. Should I wait? Who knows? Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll pick these up first. I think with the last crop I planted them what the game considered early, so I'm gonna wait till the next day actually. With that said, we've had the children go gathering, so let's send someone else for once.
I'll be off then.
We'll send Patrick Sites. It'll be fine. Will I get any tea? That was indeed some tea. Now I go to the other collection point.
I have managed to return.
Alright, so obviously now that it's nighttime, I planned them.
Indeed.
Do you have anything different to say? Okay. Fine. Can't believe you've done this. I've let them grow entirely too much. I shall wait till tomorrow. Wow.
I make something?
Pickle some more things. Make sure they don't spoil. Get more soup stock.
Eat something?
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Aw,
Rest until morning. And now it is time
an
to plant.
overcast sky is depressing.
I was one off from a funny internet number.
And Bakherak was Scott.
Now then,
You see this, right?
Yeah.
Man. Alright. Now for my favorite part of this game. I have to readjust my camera. Good old planting. What are your thoughts on the planting?
See, I barely did it in my playthrough.
I'm assuming you let Talamon handle it all the time.
Yeah.
You allowed him to pursue his dreams of being actually somewhat competent at planting.
Indeed. He wasn't very competent.
He pursued his dreams, that does not mean he
I'm
achieved
not
them.
finished yet. Aw,
but it's for the content. I must plant, obviously. This is the best part of the viewing experience, right?
Wait, repeat that?
This is the best part of the viewing experience, right?
Of course!
Everybody wants to watch me spend my time playing the farming simulator hidden within the hack and slash platformer. Especially on my platformer day, right? I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like the farming simulation. I just like to play it off as I don't. With that said, the planting still mildly annoys me because of the fact that Sukunda can't walk in straight lines.
Understandable.
It's like, I'm not manipulating my camera at all, and she's getting so far off angle. Like, this is frustrating. I can't believe someone out there, I can't believe Edelweiss really said, you know what the people want in terms of their gaming experiences? Being a rice farmer, and they were right. This is truly the gameplay experience as I started this channel
Clear
this
my
evening.
mind and focus only on moving. This is agricultural enlightenment.
Is this agricultural enlightenment?
See, the problem is that would involve you and enlightenment, and that's never gonna happen.
Indeed. With that said, I also have reason to argue that not only is that true, but also, Sukunda and enlightenment.
I mean, Sakura is a god.
This is true. That does not mean she is enlightened, however. How do you feel about that statement?
You're not wrong.
I'm sure she'll get there eventually, but at this point of the game...
No.
No? Fair enough.
I must clear my mind and focus only
I
on
can
moving.
only hear
This is
Yunako when she
agricultural
speaks.
enlightenment.
So you can hear perfection.
Indeed. This do be the planting experience. I can't wait to get the ability to plant 3 at a time instead of just 2. It'll be fascinating.
I'm not finished yet. Aww.
There we go. It's not that. Brain, where are you? And it is now that time of the day where I debate whether being a shadow demon or having my lighting on and producing heat is more important. Oh, there's the 3 in a row planting. Ooh boy, I can't wait to see how this one shapes itself up to be. Why is it in a straight line now? It's perpendicular to the previous pattern. Come on. They keep mixing me up. I've been hit with the mix-ups and I don't know how to deal with it.
I'm not finished yet. Aww. It's done.
Alright, Talamon, remind me, what am I supposed to do with this phase in the rice growing process?
No, no.
Is that so?
Whoa! I'll be off then.
Here we go.
I can now offer prayers for weather from the Agricultural Assembly menu. Oh boy. In the meantime, watering. Keep it in shallow water until it takes root, grow it in deeper water once it's bigger, and remove excess water. Now the question is, how deep is it? What? Nifty.
Jeez.
What's going on?
So, new Fate game coming out, Fate Samurai Remnant.
Oh boy.
It's digital! Deluxe is $100 fucking.
Ha! That's a lot. That's like more than I paid for all the Fire Emblem Engage. What on earth is an oil cake? Where did I get this? Doesn't matter. But what were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
Fair.
But okay, so it's the main game, which is 60, which, okay, that makes sense. Still don't really agree with physical or digital games being $60, because it's not physical, but you know what? That's the way things are. I have to accept that. Okay, digital art book. Soundtrack. Do people actually use the soundtracks that come with digital games when you can just listen to them on YouTube?
Depends on how adamant the company is about removing them from YouTube, really.
It doesn't matter how adamant they are, people find a way.
This is true as well.
Okay, the Season Pass, which has an additional 3 episodes, that's probably going to be 30, so that makes sense, actually. And then Season Pass bonus, Hallowed Relic sword mountings equipment. I guess price-wise it makes sense, but
This is an option. Do I have anything with pesticidal properties?
nope, but you have something with suicidal properties.
They do be like that, don't they? Yeah, the only thing I've really seen with pesticidal properties has been garlic. With that said, I think this seems good for now. Renowned water. No pesticidal properties on the oils. I can't tell what adding oil actually does. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, that looks good. Now what? More, management meeting. Anything back here to pick up and release? A frog.
And you've been making sure to catch your spiders and frogs and the like, right?
Yeah, that is what I'm doing right now.
Okay, yeah, because you know what they do.
They manage pests.
Yeah. They make it where you don't need pesticides.
Indeed. There's a spider. There's a spider. Alright, might be a bit late. We're gonna send Mirta off to go gather.
I go now.
And I There's a mask there I can get, I suppose. Blighted Lake. Lucid Falls, that's a collection point. We'll check out Blighted Lake. That sounds like a decent plan. There's a treasure right here, apparently. What on earth is going on? It's all purple.
Look again! I'll cut you down! Over here!
So I'd assume those would be barrier stones. These flying fish are so weird, I cannot keep up with them. Guess I'll bring this back.
You won't get away!
Ow. Ow.
Over here!
Get back here. Ow. I have tempted fate. As I do best. It's in the ground, not like out.
Indeed.
I think it's about time I reposition and rethink my strategy. And by that I mean I am starving. Generally not the greatest conditions to fight under.
Back.
Oh, what is this? Enchantment of True Strength. Daredevil. Is water shallow enough? What do you think, Talamon?
The stalks have begun multiplying.
Anything else to catch around here? Doesn't look like it.
I make something?
You can pickle these, I guess. The pickles shall be mine.
Will I plan?
Eat something?
And now for dinner.
I give my gratitude for this meal. Very good.
Talk about a blustery day.
It is now summer.
The stalks have begun multiplying.
Here.
Wait, what?
The worst time of year.
Agreed. We shall spread the fertilizer. And start up a new batch. I don't have much in the way of leaf fertilizer. This is unfortunate. It's probably fine. Additional components. Throw in another medicinal base. And any more raw food I have. Which I have exactly one of. This'll be fine. Alright. We shall send the child somewhere. Alright, now for the next question. Do the barrier stones stay broken? They in fact do not.
Over here.
Get back here. Why is Carp just a...
Understandable.
Ah, these ones spin. Try spinning. That's my trick. I can now go to
Indeed. You've gotten rid of all 12 barriers.
What else is left on the exploration level? Equip the waterborne.
I don't think you have waterborne yet.
I might, but I wouldn't know. I feel like I read that I picked up something like that, but I'm not sure. Nope, I'll be right back. I returned.
Welcome back.
It was once again the time of day where my father micromanages the fan in my window.
I don't know that's not.
Even more so because he already has There's a barrier somewhere. Not fight them.
Look again! Over here! Over here!
There we go. Is this the one? No, it's medicinal base.
Fuck.
I am not the waterborne, I'm sorry.
I literally didn't even hear you because of Discord streamer.
I know, I just thought we were going to say that.
Fair enough.
Hello, Sheldon. Or my bad. Sheldonicus.
Alright, so this is the next main story area, it seems like. Obviously, I ignore that for now and go to something else.
Just gonna get you.
Probably not, actually. I'm gonna check back in on the farm.
This is a YouTube short called Tater Toss, and that's a big ass tater tot.
Wonderful. Alright.
If I recall,
They're at third offshoot, so I finally raised the water level, right? I think that's how that works.
I'll let some water into the field.
The temperature's getting very low.
I filled it with some water.
Now I go check out the next main story thing. is not, in fact, that.
Here's your weak spot.
You're in this PJ screen is still working. That's fine.
Alright, teacher was in the middle of saying something, he just suddenly cut out.
No, that was you.
So I shouldn't be concerned about what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you probably should, but that's just because you should always be concerned about everything. They're coming to hit you.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just a little bit of a selection. At this point, my internet can't decide what it wants to stick with.
Always fun.
Over here.
Oh no, my PlayStation.
Nifty. That is indeed some combat. Can I get a fast travel location before I am forced to retreat? It said I got a combo. Alright, we'll give this room one more try, and if not, then we just head back. And by that, I mean I noticed this. Just gonna skip over some combat. That's good. These birds are getting away. with it. I'm leaving. I have time to do something. Any things to catch? Doesn't look like it.
Eat something?
Time for the grub.
Oof. No first words, not yet.
Melting. I'm melting.
Come on, TJ, can you do the scoop?
I have done this.
The fun part. The scoop.
Let's throw in another medicinal base, because who cares about actually having materials? Clearly not me.
It was a glorified Netflix game.
With that said, I should see if I can process it.
I make something?
Can you?
Oh, it's good. You go to
I'm
the
heading
spring,
out.
and I head back here. Ignoring the large portion of the first half.
Look again.
Oh, I can't ignore this portion of it. promise.
The deer.
Over here. Gotcha. Over here. Over here.
Wildly?
I'll figure something out. Don't worry. And by that, I of course mean worry.
You just not have to wait.
What?
Stretch my
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. He can't heal.
You can only regen outside of combat, so realistically, I probably should have just ran away and came back, but where's the fun in that?
Fair.
I've done some exploring, so I can skip over a lot of what I did to get that injured before. Oh wait, can I? Hold on, I don't think I can, actually. I need to go see if that chest still needs to be claimed.
Over here.
These birds are getting in the way, as always.
But they're also being quite useful.
That one particular one was being useful.
Over here.
Much better this time. Alright. Oh, it's the deer. Iffy, that attack still goes off even if I'm currently in hit stun. Good to know. There
So
we
you
go.
have accidentally cheesed a deer.
Jeez, the deer. Doesn't quite
Congrats
work.
on cheesing the deer.
Well, while I've got that shortcut back, I suppose I can check on the farm again.
I mean, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, Claude did cheese the deer by just walking up to Edelgard like, hey, you want to form a partnership? Cool.
That is one
Now, if only he had actually done that in 3 houses.
not allowed.
You know, if only the characters in 3 houses just actually
You
fucking
kids, that's
spoke
right.
and realized, oh yeah, we're all on the same side.
Not allowed. We must have our
Let's send
drama.
water into the field.
Just, oh, you also want to dismantle the church? Because you realize that it is a regime that has been controlling our history for the last 600 years? Cool!
Nah, we must instead stick to our petty squabbles that have nothing to do with our own and grand ambitions.
Meanwhile, just 3 Hopes, Claude's like, I can't win this war. Time to a squad that's winning. That's how you win a war. Not wrong.
I don't need to do it yet.
It's like so many of the problems in 3 houses would have just not happened if the leaders just fucking talked to each other.
Yeah, we can't have having to talk to each other. That's not allowed.
Why would they talk? Who's
I mean, Dimitri and Edelgard used to talk after he gave her a knife.
Did you give her a knife?
Ow, what hit me there?
I will never get over
Is it my own rock that's hitting me?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, it's the enemy smashing into the rock that's hitting me. That being said, I'm not seeing a better this.
I think your current best way is to become a Sir Robin.
We're gonna bravely run away.
Bravely run away.
It's not a battle you're locked into. You can run away.
I can bravely run away, but where's the fun of that?
Just bravely escape.
As for me, who was stuck in a boss battle for 30 minutes so he couldn't escape and lost, and unfortunately lost the battle.
Ah, that's
Well,
not even a required boss. Interesting.
But what game was that?
RPG.
Ah. Oh, was that the Ichiya fight?
No, I got past that fight. Fortunately enough, he had a pattern that was easy to follow. You could take a snip of this powerful fume. You just guard, so when he attacks, he does no damage, and then you attack. That's all that.
Fair enough.
I'm like, I can take him on without needing to guard. Yeah. Like, I mean, I still can. You don't have to guard. You only can take out one person. It doesn't have to be immediate attacks. Despite actually one attack he uses being AoE, it won't be an AoE when you fight. I'm like, that's nice.
The one instance of the boss actually becoming more powerful when they become an ally.
Because I'm sitting here stuff basically like, because that one attack is what Gazio did. Just, you know, it's totally fun. You have to do the Twin Dragon, when you do the Battle of the Dragon Slayers, and the only Dragon Slayer there who does not have a weakness is Rogue. Natsu doesn't have his weakness, nor does Gazio. Yet, somehow Rogue has a half-cold attack. This is super effective against Natsu, so I'm like, cool! Only one Dragon Slayer here has no weakness.
I've miscalculated.
The thing is always easy to take her, because I can just murder him with Gazio, but like, darkness prevails. Well, the fight I was doing for a while was the Future World fight.
Actually, does the Fairy Tale RPG actually do the shadow aspect to Gazio?
Yes!
Okay.
You do get to be Iron Shadow Dragon. In fact, when you enter that mode, every time he gets hit by a dark attack, he actually drains it and heals from it.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense for a Dragon Slayer.
Indeed. Funny enough, despite Natsu being a fire dragon slayer, every time you get hit by fire, he resistant takes some damage, but not much. Unless you hit two fire dragons, and then he gets to drain.
Does he also have his lightning dragon fire?
Yes.
Okay.
That's actually the very first thing you get to use pretty much the second you start the game, because the first fight you do in the game is against Hades.
Oh.
More hard.
Okay then.
Indeed. I'm like, well, I'm fighting the leader of one of the strongest dark guilds. Got it.
Let me see. I can't see.
Also, it's kind of a grid-based type of RPG. It's a 3x3 grid, and your attacks hit grid style.
Ah. We're bringing back Chain Chronicle.
So, positions!
My,
Hey, DJ, you died.
Oh, that Gus Studios is pretty good at the animation. I love the animations for a lot of attacks. Some attacks have way too long of an animation.
Hey, as long as they're not, Sin in Xrd introduction.
One of Lucy's attacks is basically that long.
I'm guessing that would be her summoning the Celestial King.
Not that long.
Wow.
He does the, Horaz, whatever the heck it's called. I have to look at it. It's like a skill that she gets, the first time she unleashes it, you have to face on
Is she even able to summon the Celestial King in the RPG? Does she have to sacrifice a key to do it?
Yes, it's always the animation for sacrificing Aquarius.
Checks out.
Aquarius, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you actually lose access to Aquarius.
For the rest of the fight, I'm assuming.
I think for the rest of the game.
Oh.
Oh wait, okay, you lose access to her for a while, and then you get a cycle, so you actually get her key back.
Over here.
Which makes sense, because Lucy said she's going to do that.
Yep, still hasn't happened in the anime or manga, but... Well,
I'm sure it'll eventually happen in 100 Year Quest.
Orano Matria, also known as the ultimate magic of the stars. The attack has at least like a 40-second animation before it finally goes off because she has to enchant the spell with Gemini.
Checks out.
Some of each is moving along, but just they're growing big and then slowly dropping off.
Okay, but Ichi is a joke character. I feel like he gets a pass for having long animations.
He does. I mean, one of his moves is called Gentleman's Tackle. And he has Smiling Smash, Max Men, and then Infinity Glamour. The fun person you said.
There is a reason Ichi might be one of my favorite fairy tale characters. Like
I wish I
him and Levy.
Some days I wish I could voice some of the arts I see of him, but some of the art people make it I can't wait till I do the one request in the game where basically, because there's an episode in the anime where basically he was trying to make a powerful perfume or something, and it was so powerful that anyone that smelled it, their face turned into his face. So everyone started having Ichigo faces. Well, in the game, it's so powerful, it physically turned people into him. Not just
Presumably
face.
because they didn't want to make new models.
Probably.
Entirely possible.
And the entire town of Magnolia basically becomes Ichigo, and I remember running through it the first time I did, like, this is more terrifying.
Yeah, they just probably didn't want to have to make new models.
But considering when you enter battle, sometimes enemies can be in a stack of 10. Remember, inside battle one, I think I had a stack of like 40 Ichigos I had to fight. Like, this is terrifying.
I like this plan.
It was not, in fact, time for a hasty retreat. I got shot as soon as it turned to night. Oh, that's frustrating.
I do love the RPG game, but the story that they got studio did kind of mess up on some points. Mainly the Grand Magic games. They changed how that worked multiple times. They also didn't like have models for 90% of the important people. Yeah, like Jura didn't have a model, so I'm like, well, I can't fight him because he doesn't have an official model.
When was Judah?
Wizard Saint of Oblivion Scale.
Yeah, okay.
Or better known as Iron Rock.
Yep.
Because, man, I wish it would have been like a character, because that'd be cool to see that in the game.
Over here.
Oh well, whatever. 90% of Raventail didn't have models. The only one that did was Flare. I guess she comes back to her.
Yeah.
I still do Pandemonium. It was fighting 100 monsters. So that was wrong. That's multiple attempts in normal mode. Hell, even in normal mode, that frickin' fight is hard. I know day one of the Grand Magic games goes completely correct. Like everything that's supposed to happen on that day happens. Even if we don't do the hide and seek game mode. But every fight that's supposed to happen happens. Day 2 gets changed to basically day 3.
See, I don't remember the actual order of Grand Magic games.
Fair enough, I do. Day 2 of the Grand Magic games was the first to start off with the Chariot race. These Nazis decided to participate in, and then Well, he didn't know it was a charity race because the main event of each day was you choose your participants before you get before what the game was. So they didn't know it was a race. So
It just so happened to be his greatest weakness.
motion stiffness. These scars you will also attain, meaning you got a lot stronger than dragons.
Didn't Windy also eventually get motion sickness?
Final season, she gets motion sickness.
So close.
But she's the one that has the spell to make sure they don't feel it for a little bit.
That's true, because she's the enhancement magic.
That first magic, flame magic has a boss. This is definitely what she gets to use.
Makes sense.
Heck, when you give her the character rank 10, she unlocks a skill that gives you attack, defense, and speed all at once.
Where are you?
I went through the ground. Ceilings are a suggestion.
Ceilings or horizontal suggestions, let's go!
Day 2 got mixed up completely in the game in compared to anime manga, so after the race, there was supposed to be Elfin versus Bacchus. Since Cargo Cerberus was not, didn't have any models at all, that might never happen at all. So I'm like, aw, Elfin doesn't get his crowning moment. I'll vouch again the 10 credits.
To be fair, does anyone even remember Elfman? He's like the least remembered member of Fairy Tail.
Fair.
I've literally never heard his name as far as I'm aware, so probably.
Fair enough. And then day 3 of the games is when Pandemonium was supposed to go actually on. But in the game they changed to basically a tag team thing. It was a 2v2. But you weren't teamed up with your own guild, you were teamed up with a different guild. So basically you had to do the fight with Gray as Gray with Leon as your partner.
I do remember that in the manga.
That was an actual thing in the manga.
I don't think it was during Grand Magic Games, so I definitely remember there being a fight around halfway through the series with Gray and Leon fighting together.
That was in Irrational 6
Yes!
against Racer.
Yeah.
But for the game, instead of having that be one of the things, you fought Ichi and Kagura. Where Ichi spent the entire time buffing her while she protected him so you couldn't even damage him. Like, well, this is fun.
Yeah, that's not a matchup that happened in the manga at all.
Nope,
That
not
said,
at all.
that sounds beautiful.
I have no context for any of this.
I'm like, I'm assuming the game... It's up to you.
I'll probably do it eventually.
I mean, I don't like generic shonen, but even I read it.
Fair enough.
That said, I read it over a course of 3 days while I had the flu.
Yeah,
Also
I just
fair.
remember, like, I didn't even, tell Joseph, like, I dared him read or anything. Like, I didn't tell him to do anything like that. He just told sometimes, like, well, I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, okay. Have fun in your adventure.
Fair enough.
It was one of those, I am actively dying, I need something brainless, and I cannot do anything with, like, a lot of lights.
I'm like, have fun with your 500-something chapters.
I had it done in 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah, I started reading the manga after the Tartarus arc was animated because Hero Master originally said, oh yeah, it's not, the anime's not going to get the final season. I'm like, okay. If I want to learn how this ends, I have to read. Understandable. And then in the final season, actually got animated. Like, yay.
Nice.
Anyways, back to describing how the Grand Magic Games went with the RPG. So day 3 basically being you team up with Leon to fight Ichi and Kagura. At least Leon ignored half the things Gray wanted him to do.
Sounds about Leon.
I'm like, oh, this makes sense. He eventually started cooperating in a way.
Because at this point, this is when they still completely despise each other, because Leon still blames Gray for Ultier's death.
Oh, the Ur's death.
Ur's death, yeah. Ultier is her daughter.
Like, he slowly started, like they started being a little bit more friendly stuff towards each other, but they still had a rival with each other. The Grand Magic Games part was just mainly because, like, hey, if Mike's guild wins, we get Juvia. Because he was badly in love with Juvia at this point.
Right, I forgot about the fact that Leon had a thing for Juvia.
Yep. Well, that's the reason why this one was going on.
I somehow completely forgot
I
about
make
that
something?
entire aspect to him.
Understandable.
Didn't do me like that.
And then the next part of day 3 in the RPG was, well, the next part of day 3 for the RPG was fighting, all of Tail as Loxus.
Yeah, that didn't happen in the manga.
Actually, that does happen.
It does?
Yes,
During
Loxus
Grand Magic games?
Yes, Loxus gets paired up to fight against, Alexis of, Raventail. But in reality, it's actually his father who just, in the middle of a fight, created a illusion for people
Want
to
me
see.
to make something?
Like, people watching Illusion go off, where he had him and Loxus in a different field, talk about how he, like, oh yeah, you should tell me about the darkest secrets of the guild because you are my son.
Right.
And he's like, I ain't doing that, because I know shit about it.
Which, yeah, that is kind of true for Loxus. He really did not give a shit when it came to anything going
Leave
on
it
in
to
the
me.
guild.
Half the time he did it. Although times like, okay, this seems important, but most of the time he didn't.
It was like, if anything was actually threatening the guild, he cared, but otherwise, like, not my job.
He's like, I ain't guild mouse, I don't need to know about this.
Fair.
This is halftime when Mavis was crying around them. Halftime Aqua was like, Loxus, make her happy. He's like, why should I do it?
It's not my job. That said, as a security guard, God, I feel Laxus.
But yeah, so that happens both normally in day 3, and that actually happens day 3 in the anime and manga, so.
God. I never thought that out of every member of Fairy Tail, the one I'd most relate to is fucking Laxus.
What is the matter? Oh,
But I do know in day 3 for the anime and manga, Pandemonium goes up. That happens day 2 in the game. So does Wendy versus Shelia. I guess Sheria.
I do remember that fight in the manga.
That fight's a fun one because they both resist wind.
Indeed.
Until she does her ultimate attack where it's half demon. I'm
Should
like,
I
well,
make
this is
something
lovely
about
because
it?
I don't resist that. Ow, pain. Fortunately enough, she just gives me a warning like, oh, hey, I'm about to do something. I'm like, ooh, let me guard. Haha, I didn't get all that damage.
Well, I would hope if they're just gonna throw in a completely new move that you have no actual way to expect, that there'd be some form of warning.
Yeah, they do get warning. They're really nice about that. Half the time, I'm like, I don't need to block it. It'll make it more challenging. And then I die. I'm like, maybe I should have blocked it.
I got it. You're so pretty.
Checks out.
But it has been half my deaths in hard mode. I'm like, I'm fine. I don't need to block this important attack. Okay, maybe I should have blocked it. And then day 4 for the Grand Magic game. And then day 4 for the Grand Magic games and anime in the game, or in the anime manga, they start off with a naval battle where there's a giant water bottle, ball, Jesus, that's what I meant to say. And contestants were fighting in that, and that's actually the part where Lucy gets the absolute living shit beaten out of her.
Yeah, isn't that when she ends up having to summon Aquarius during the Grand Magic games?
Yeah, she summoned Aquarius because they're in water.
Yeah.
Like, no better person to do it, and then she was going to use Aquarius to do fighting because it's just her and Minerva left.
Yeah.
They added a rule like, oh yeah, if you can survive 2 minutes, then whoever gets taken out will still get second place. But before, you have to survive until it's 2 minutes. So, if you get taken out before this 2-minute timer, you can get step last. So she's like, well, I'm going to try to save it for at least 2 minutes and try to get a decent amount of points. And then Minerva's like, you can just take your keys and start beating you with magic, and I'll just teleport around. We have nothing to do.
Yeah, because it's not like Lucy could swim very well.
I mean, it's kind of hard to swim in the area, but she could just randomly teleport you to another.
See, yes, but it's funnier to just make fun of Lucy for being relatively useless compared to everyone else.
Until she gets her sword points.
I mean, okay, Lucy's never completely useless, but she's, out of the main 4, definitely the least useful.
Oh yeah, I can't disagree.
That said, she's nothing like the rumors I've heard of Sakura or Naruto.
This is fairly accurate.
Whereas after that doesn't happen in the game. Instead, in the game, there's a giant magic finder machine, and you have 1 turn to basically destroy it.
So it's just a DPS check.
Yeah, you basically, they give you immediate access to use a chain attack.
It's time for a chit. Wait, that ain't right.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about the random GPS check. I'm like, I was prepared to see Lucy get absolutely beat to a pulp. Oh yeah, that doesn't happen in the game. Like, Minerva actually has, I'm like, Minerva actually has a bottle. She actually has attacks.
That said, if they had tried to like actually do the whole set piece of the water orb,
yeah, probably Minerva do it.
Especially in the context of a turn-based RPG.
Yeah, I'm like, that's part of the reason why they didn't do the raid. Part of the reason why they didn't actually have you do the hide and seek in the game, because that'd be weird to do. Yeah, maybe it won't be as weird to do, but...
It is time to harvest. Huh, fascinating. Oh, speaking of harvest.
Those are spikes. And then finally,
I love
in
the
both
panic
anime,
button.
and both in the anime, manga, and game, you do the Battle of the Dragon Slayers.
Well, I would hope.
Yeah, that one I'm like, oh, this is
Like, that is the crowning moment of the Grand Magic Games.
indeed. I'm like, that is one of the crowded moments of Grand Magic Games, and they both happen on day 4.
Like, I think that might be one of the best fights in the series, period.
Understandable. That is a very well liked fight. In the game, it's 3 phases. You fight them normally, then they activate White Drive / Shadow Drive, then they go into Dragon Force. Funny enough, you get to keep Gaugia for all 3 phases. You do not do a random 1v2. Though, how Gaugia gets taken out of the battle arena in the game is very funny.
Here's a ripened.
Because in the anime manga, Natsu and Gaugia so randomly bickering with each other, and then Natsu puts him in a minecart and makes him go on an adventure.
Checks out.
I love
dragon-
forcing my people to go on bizarre adventures.
It's because Sting is like, oh yeah, I can take these 2 on in a 1v2. No problem. Natsu took that person and like, you know what? I'll take you on in a 1v2. Because so happy you can switch to Dragon Force, because the Dragon Force is no weak. You get the power to the Lacrima. But how Gaugia gets sent flying away from the arena is basically after you beat all 3 phases, it shows, it then goes and cuts the Gaugia hood and both Sting and Rogue back, giving his smirk, then suddenly has a serious look in his face, as Natsu's about to do one of his super powerful, one of his Dragon Slaying secret arts. Which he doesn't care if Gaugia's in the way or not, and then after the attack's over, Sting and Rogue are laying on the ground defeated, while Gaugia's just completely gone.
Don't, Rogue and Sting actually have, like, normal Dragon Force?
They have normal Dragon Slaying magic,
I
but their
still have
Dragon
zero
Force...
context, I just hear normal Dragon Force, and I'm just like...
they have Lacrimas implanted in them to
Yeah,
activate their Dragon Force out.
Their Dragon Force comes from a Lacrima, but they also have first gen.
Yeah, they have
Dragon
first.
Force.
They have first gen, but they can activate their Dragon Force out.
Okay, TJ, some explanation. So you know what a Dragon Slayer is?
Yes.
Okay, so the first generation Dragon Slayers are basically kids that were sent forward through time after being raised by a dragon and given their magic.
Yeah.
Second generation Dragon Slayers are just, you take a human, you shove a crystal in them, and they now have an artificial dragon magic.
Nifty.
These are referred to as Lacrima. And then you have Rogue and Sting, who are third generation. A third gen is just a first gen that also has a Lacrima.
Fair enough.
And also going around saying they killed them.
Which was not all what happened.
So everyone's dragon except for Natsu's is still by Actilogia.
It's done.
Yeah.
Eventually he still died to Actilogia, so it was true, all of them were killed by him. Just one survived a little bit longer.
Meanwhile, in the case of Natsu's, Igneal's inside me?
I make something?
Classic.
Technically all the dragons were inside of them, just
Eat something?
4 of them were spirits. 1 was physical.
Yeah.
The reason why they're inside the
For
Dragon
this
Slayers
meal.
was they're creating anti-dragon particles, so when they use their Dragon Slaying magic, they don't actually turn into dragons themselves. And that's how Actilogia became a dragon.
So refreshing
He was just a
outside.
normal human being who learned Dragon Slaying magic, then killed so many dragons and bathed in their blood, he physically turned into a dragon himself. This also meant he got to live for a very long time, aka 400 years in the future, and he still looked the same as he did 400 years in the past. He was originally a doctor that could heal dragons. That was trusted.
Which, completely fair considering what happened.
Yeah. And he took the name of the dragon he trusted the most. His name Aqualogia. Also, he just said he killed so many dragons he forgot his name.
As you do.
To be fair, if I were alive for 400 years, I'd also forget my own name. I forget my own name, and I've only been alive for 21.
Felt that.
And then day 5 of the game, well, the final day of the game.
I have unironically accidentally given the wrong name before when someone asked me my name.
And it's been genuine, I'm assuming.
I managed to portmanteau Joseph and Noel to make Joel.
Billy Joel.
Well, no, the thing is, what was truly fascinating about this was the person who asked me, because this was the first time I met them back in 9th grade. Their name is Joel.
Not like Joel, but Joel.
Not Joel, Joel.
Fascinating.
And then the final day of the game.
But so they thought nothing. I was like, oh, you have the same name as me. So about 3 hours later, here I am thinking that their name is Joseph. When someone actually calls them Joel, they respond like, wait, I thought you said your name was Joseph.
No.
And that's how I found out I am a dumbass.
Oh, I could have told you that, you know?
And then you warm it up for the
Yeah.
Final day goes back to the town brawls, like it's the all-out brawl. It's a little bit different in the game because half the people are missing. It's not all the important bits happening. Like, Brain doesn't fight Rufus or Sabretooth to get his revenge for the Ninja Table. He doesn't have a bottle, he doesn't. Nick Magic would be a fun one to
Question, is Acnologia in?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming not playable.
No.
Funnily enough, there is an RPG where Acnologia was playable.
Was there now?
No, it was not a fairy tale game. Brave Frontier, fairy tale collab. Acnologia was one of the summonable units.
Fair enough.
And one of the other units you could get that no one would ever expect, Bard Gear.
Oh! Not who I expect.
Fucking Bard Gear. He was the free unit.
Not who I expected to be a unit. Okay.
He also wasn't very good. At all.
Just oof.
See. Oh no, Acnologia was busted. He was one of the best dark DPSs for over a year after he came out.
Damn. Checks out for him.
He had Spark, Spark Critical, Darkness EWD, extremely high percentages, just one of the best sparking animations.
Because as we all know, that is very important for unit feel.
Oh, no, animations are incredibly important in Brave Frontier, because sparking is... If you have 2 units, so all of your units can attack at the same time, although you can also delay them. If 2 units' attacks overlap on the same frame, that creates what's referred to as a spark.
Checks out.
Sparks amplify damage.
Ooh.
So there are certain units who would have animations that were made up of several extremely weak attacks over a long duration of time. These units are referred to as spark blankets, because their whole point, outside of just their standard hit, was they made it much easier to spark everything else.
Checks out.
Acnologia was a spark blanket without the downside of having weak attacks.
So just constantly mashing huge attacks.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty good.
Logan was fucking busted. Yeah, animations actually played a huge part in damage output in Braver's here.
I must say, that seems to be a rather unique way of doing it.
Indeed, especially since he also had Spark Critical, which Spark Critical, of course, moves have a chance to crit when they hit. Spark Critical, if you Spark, it increases the chance of a crit, like as a buff, up to 100%. And then there's also amplification on crit damage, alongside Spark damage and Spark Critical. All of these are able to stack.
Nifty. Oh,
Man, that just sounds like a fair to RPG game. If you get an observation rank 10, the second you enter a Awakening state, all of his attacks are guaranteed critical hits.
Yeah, but imagine if that wasn't an awakening, but just something you could do every turn.
Yeah, that would be broken. Understandable. Hey, time to explain more about how the final day of the Grand Magic game go. So in the game, the first person fights Ichi, and you do as Goku.
Indeed. Because he buffs one turn, and then attacks the next.
Of course not. Ow. The second fight is Green Juvia versus Shelia.
Which, I don't think that happens in...
It does. And the anime definitely does. It's actually the Red games. So.
Fair enough. I don't remember that fight happening during the Grand Magic games, but I could be wrong.
I'm gonna assume it does, because I know for a lot of people that basically the anime and manga were basically, like the anime pretty much were almost exactly the same from the anime. They only changed a couple of
Like adding the entire extra arc after Grand Magic games.
Oh yeah, adding a filler because they got caught up. At least I didn't think it was a filler for a little bit because it had something to do after the Eclipse arc, so I'm like, well, this seems canon.
Indeed. But when you told me, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I had no clue what that was from reading the manga.
See, fortunate enough, yeah, I was talking about, because I know about talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! At one point. I'm like, oh yeah, Fairytale basically had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode. I'm not kidding. And I'm like, oh yeah, just remember this is
fascinating.
You do the, Leon fight, Jesus. You do the Shelly and, Leon fight. At least, you get to finish them off with the Unison Raid.
Nice.
That's when they actually explain about, how the Unison Raid mechanic works doing chain attacks. Is certain characters will actually have special animations, and then characters that don't have special animations you can still use them raid, but just them be standing still, pushing their hands forward, and shooting out a ball of magic.
So, okay, I'm gonna guess characters with special animations, obviously Gray and Juvia, because, I mean, it's Gray and Juvia. I'm gonna guess Natsu and Gray.
Yep.
Natsu Urza?
Nope.
Oh. Natsu Lucy?
Yes.
Lucy
No,
Urza.
You know, I'm gonna look at the list quickly just to see where all ones are there again. I don't remember all of them.
Here we go.
I should tell you all the time. This just tells me about all the ones happened in the anime.
Yeah.
I accept.
Okay, it's Juvia Gray, Juvia Lucy, Natsu Gray, Natsu Gajil, Sting Rogue, Urza Mirajane, Urza Jalal, and Windy Sharia.
They forgot the DLC one of Gajil and Levy.
Eat
I'm gonna assume
something?
they made this before that. I'm gonna assume that was made before that.
Presumably. Well, no. I don't think any of the DLC characters have unique Unison Rage, so this makes them suck more. Then someone responded, Gajil and Levy. And Urza and Kagura.
Let's check for Urza and Kagura.
It's
Kagura
so
is not a
refreshing
DLC.
outside.
I would not have expected Urza and Kagura to have one.
Understandable.
I go now.
We'll see. I think Rogue makes sense. Wendy and Shelia makes sense, or Sharia, I guess, how they put it. The English dub, I think, just names her Shelia. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. I forgot Urza and Murijan had one. Urza and Joel makes sense. Urza and Cobra, I forgot was one. Lucy and Juvia, I completely forgot they had one. They did it in the Tower of Heaven arc. For some reason, didn't realize Nash and Gaju had one. I think I might know how it plays out. Might ends with both of them punching each other.
Checks out.
If it's not Sugajil, I would assume it has something to do with Lightning Fire and Shadow Steel.
What the hell? Okay, doing Nas and Gajil's, I guess Levy and Lucy are part of it. Levy gives Gajil iron, and then Lucy gives Natsu fire through arrows.
The fuck?
To restore their energy juice, I think they do a monster roar. Oh, okay, they do use it in roar attack. Checks out.
I will now force Sakuna to do the threshing and grinding.
I shall use the hand brush.
Yeah, I just found the Gajil Natsu one.
Indeed. I'd say we were watching, like, yeah, I don't remember what he did in this. The one I will. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just laughing at this one.
What is animal? What the fuck is
This
the
is rather enjoyable.
I'm
Oh.
assuming you didn't do these mini games either.
Wait, let me check.
Did you do the threshing?
Yes, actually.
So you just didn't do any of the actual planting, you did the rest of the rice management?
I did some of the planting, I just quite often had something I was trying to explore when it was time to do my harvest. Like, okay, I'm just gonna let Taimon handle it and
Fair.
go back to exploring.
This is an appreciable increase in speed, I must say.
Is this okay? Hinta rather outdid himself with this clever device. Manual labor at its worst.
Good old manual labor.
My arms are numb. Isn't it done yet?
No, you are never done. You will never be finished with the rice.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
Man.
Final day of
Good
the
old holy
eventually goes with the game in the anime. After the Juvia. No, fuck, I keep wanting to say Juvia and Leo fight, Jesus. The Shelia and Leo fight. You then have to fight Rogue as Gajil, where you're locked Iron Shadow Dragon mode.
This is good enough.
There we
The
go.
only time Gajil calls
It
him,
gleams
he's just my
so
sworn brother.
brilliantly.
He's my brother
Now
Liar.
this
So I'm like,
is white rice.
the only time you mention this, and it never gets mentioned again.
Let us see my stack gauge.
This is pretty good.
Did you just get 400 HP for making rice?
No, I got 42.
Oh, I was looking at the stuff in the middle first.
No. I'm getting 42 HP, 30 strength, 27 vitality, 19 magic, 15 luck, and 2 gusto. Let's look at this. I was indeed early on the planting. I miscalculated with the water depth of the seedlings, but that's probably fine. The offshoots are fine. Sprouts, probably fine. Damage from weeds large in pretty much every stage. This is unfortunate. Which is weird, because all the fertilizer I use attracts pesticide, like pests and not weeds. You know what, I guess it checks out.
Indeed.
Mass production. Achieve an above standard yield when harvesting.
Nice.
Nice. And now I have Mass Destruction playing in my head for some reason instead.
Alright, back to what I was talking about. After you fight Rogue, you then proceed to fight Kagura. Then Minerva pops up to just interrupt the fight, and then disappears, leaving you to fight Kagura even more. Except she's even more pissed off. Because one of her guildmates is captive.
You know, reasonable.
Indeed. And after you defeat Kagura, then you fight Minerva. She's, on the attempt I actually won against Minerva. I would have won against her first try, but, she did an attack that she did not give a warning for. She did her strongest attack, I didn't get a warning for it, and killed me. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. Well, I was being hit by it. I'm like, am I going to live this? I'm like, I only did 600. Then the attack continued. I'm like, it did 1,250 damage. I had more health than that, right? And then it said game over. I'm like, oh, okay, I had less than that. I wasn't fully healed, but I'm like, I at least have like 1,200 something HP remaining, right? No, I was dead. So I had to redo all of the Kagura part before I could fight Minerva again. So I'm like, well, that's a little unfortunate. Oh well. And I struggled with Kagura for a little bit because RNG has changed around. She started getting high roll crits on me. So I'm like, ow, health, low, pain.
I make something?
But the attempt I actually won against Minerva was being a little bit annoying because she kept using her move, Territory Drain. At least at first I thought it didn't actually drain my HP. No, it does heal her. Well, okay, it did damage to me, but also does heal her. And she kept spamming that, healing herself. I'm like, stop healing! She wouldn't stop. That was the only move she would spam. So I was actually at one point like, did I break this fight? She's just stuck constantly casting the same move as healing her. This is a little bit annoying, but also telling stop healing. So I finally won against her, and then I played a cutscene of basically Sting giving up against the 5 remaining members of Fairy Tail. Because he was going to take them on, but then just lost fear and was like, I give up. And that's how they won the Grand Magic Games. And immediately right after that, you then play the part, goes through Natsu's part of saving Lucy because she got thrown in prison.
Mind if I do?
Because the plan was like, oh yeah, we need to open up this gate, but we're going to open up this gate that changed history. But one of the prime ministers of the kingdom was like, yeah, I can't allow that to happen, so time to throw the celestial wizards you need in jail.
Alright, I know we're like 15 minutes, 10 minutes early, but I think I want to end it after that harvest because it just seems like a good spot to end it at.
Understandable.
So,
She
yeah.
actually had, you know, a good harvest.
Yeah. I am getting mildly okay at harvesting and planting and all those other things. It's wonderful to see. So let me save the game. No. No. Two title screens. Let's not be a fool here. Alright.
I'll be right back, go get food.
Understandable. Well, anyways. That was indeed some rice and ruin, I must say.
And Fairy Tail.
Indeed.
A lot of Fairy Tail.
Indeed. Anyways, join me on Friday as I play some Fire Emblem 6 in Japanese. Sundays I do something, not quite sure what yet. Mondays I continue Chained Echoes, and Wednesday as we get prepared for the next harvest. Thank you all for watching, I appreciate you being here, and do my co-commentators have anything to say to the people at home?
Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Nintendo Switch.
I would agree with this statement. Sheldon just left to do something.
Indeed, to get food.
Shall I end it before he gets back?
Yeah.
In that case, goodbye everybody.